This child killer has just been found dead in his cell at HMP Wakefield. This is Sinead James, in my opinion, a piece of human garbage. Sinead had 3 daughters. One of her daughters was 2-year-old Lola James. Beautiful little Lola was born in September 2017. Sinead met this other piece of human garbage, Kyle Bevan, in February 2020, and by the COVID lockdowns in March, he was living with her and her 3 daughters. He started abusing them very quickly, with many incidents showing injuries to the children. Sinead was warned by others about Kyle, and she also saw the consequence of leaving her children alone with him by way of their injuries. Just one example of Kyle's behaviour is one incident in July 2020 when he was out with Sinead and the baby in the pram, and he took the pram and pushed it into a road, with Sinead having to chase the pram and save the baby from oncoming traffic. She failed miserably in her duties to her children. She did not protect them and continued to leave them alone with Kyle. On the evening of the 16th of July into the morning of the 17th, that would prove fatal for her 2-year-old daughter Lola. Her lack of care and due diligence to her own children is honestly astounding. On that night, she awoke around midnight to a loud bang and screaming from Lola. She went to check on her and found Kyle in Lola's bedroom holding her, and he said to Sinead, quote, "I've got this." Despite the many incidents in the 4 months leading up to this event, including but not limited to black eyes on the children, cut lips, bruises to their necks and other areas of their body, Sinead left Kyle in Lola's bedroom with her and went back to bed. And whilst she slept through the night, Kyle beat her baby girl into a coma. Lola James suffered 101 separate injuries, including a catastrophic brain injury in what was described as a frenzied and extremely violent assault. 2-year-old Lola's injuries were likened to what is seen in high-speed crashes. He filmed and photographed the toddler after the attack as she lay unresponsive, and then shared some of that material with others. He was sentenced in April 2023 to life with a minimum term of 28 years. Sinead James received a sentence of 6 years to serve just 3 in prison for allowing the death of her daughter. I can't find the words to describe these two without getting banned from the app, but I can't even call them people. But yesterday, the 5th of November 2025, Kyle Bevan was found dead in his cell at HMP Wakefield, otherwise known as Monster Mansion. The death is being treated as suspicious, with 3 other prisoners being arrested in connection. Inquiries are ongoing to establish the full circumstances. This incident follows the recent killing of another high-profile prisoner in Wakefield, the prolific PDF Ian Watkins. Watkins was convicted in 2013 and sentenced to a minimum term of 29 years plus 6 on extended licence for his horrific crimes against children. He had been the lead singer in the band The Lost Prophets. So what do you think of a bit of old prison justice, stranger? I know none of us are going to mourn these scumbags, and if you do, let me see your hard drive, but do we see the problem with prison justice, or do we agree with it? Do you think, they were only wasting good oxygen and food anyway, or do you see the importance of having due process? Also, can you believe Sinead James only got 3 years? I know how I feel about anybody that hurts a child, especially those that ruin or take their lives. I don't think they should get minimum sentences. I think the only option left is life without parole now that we have no DP. But please let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want further information on either of these cases, then I'll update you as and when. And as always, stranger, thanks for watching.